Hi, Mark Bruno at PrintingNews.com and Printing News Magazine, and we're here at day 3 of GRAPH EXPO 2015. And joining us right now this morning is Erik Holdo. Erik is the VP of Production Print in North America for Konica Minolta. Welcome, Erik.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great.
Erik, first of all, just with your perspective, taking a look back at the past, 3, 4, 5 years, what, in your view, are some of the bigger changes we've seen in the production print segment of the market?
Well, okay, there's a couple of things. One, print isn't dead, because 4 or 5 years ago, I think everyone was ringing the death bell for print, and it's changing, and new opportunities in the specialty products arena. Some things have become commoditized, so the focus has been to shift to adding real value beyond just the print.
Right.
So that's getting into marketing services and things of that nature. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention inkjet. I mean, we're now getting to the point where inkjet is starting to become a reality as a high quality alternative to toner. And we've pretty much reached the highest levels of speed and whatnot for toner. I mean, it's going to continue into the future for quite a while, but inkjet has a definite advantage in that area.
And in terms of looking forward to the continuing evolution and trends changing,
right.
What types of things do you have your eye on at Konica Minolta in terms of keeping up to date?
I'll tell you, we're one of the areas that we've gone down is to elevate the level of contact that both our reps and our customers in the graphic communication space have with their clients. In other words, going in at a different level than the print buyer or the print manager or even the CEO, CFO. We want to target the CMO. We want to provide tools that are meaningful to a CMO, because the average tenure of a CMO is 22 months in this country. 22 months, not a lot of time to prove yourself. And part of the reason for that is the lack of information attributing success in marketing, whether it's doing mail campaigns or doing brochures or whatever it might be. How do you attribute that success actually to the success and growth of revenues in the company? So we're providing a suite of tools around that space that allow commercial printers to go in and target the CMO suite and provide real value and have a totally different discussion than they ever had before. Because ultimately that CMO, he's the brand owner.
Right.
He owns the brand identity of their product, and he's got the money to spend. So
yeah, and that's a service that you offer to your customers as well as to the dealers? Or
that's correct.
Through the dealers?
Absolutely.
Excellent. And in terms of advice that you would give to a print service provider who maybe is making a decision to buy a new piece of equipment, in terms of what vendor did they go with, what equipment did they go with, what ecosystem, if you will, did they go with? How do you counsel people?
Of course, the first answer is Konica Minolta. That's who they go with. That's the suggestion. No, but the reality is you can't build a portfolio of new services or even go after emerging markets without a solid foundation. And looking at the workflow and making that a solid, reportable, measurable environment, that makes all the difference. So you build the foundation first. Before you do anything about buying a piece of equipment or exchanging to different technologies, whatnot, you got to start with that foundation. We provide a lean-based optimized workflow assessment to look at knocking out the non-value-added steps and looking at knocking out waste in the environment. Start there, build up the foundation, and then you've got the ability to grow, and it will start to emerge why you need Konica Minolta, or whoever, if you have an alternative.
And in terms of workflow and also hardware, what types of things are here this week at the show that people should be in tune to?
So we're really focusing things around 4 main areas. Sort of the business development and customer acquisition arena, the MIS job submission arena. We're also detailing our IT services specifically for printers to help them build that network and maintain a solid foundation for data flow, because as these printers get bigger and bigger, the data flow in an environment, it can't be run anymore with the guy who was running the Cat5 cable years ago. It's got to change. It's got to be faster and more robust. So we're showing those services there. we're showing prepress and make ready, our new Engage at VDP, which is our variable data for Mac and PC tool used with InDesign. And then in the workflow optimization, we're now spotlighting our new relationship with Solimar and using their chemistry dashboard as a centralized view of an entire shop. And then we're able to plug into any other products. So existing investments are maintained. You don't have to throw out everything in your environment. We can work with everything that's there to help optimize the workflow. And you're not starting from square one having to reset everything.
Right, right. Good stuff. Well, I look forward to coming over hopefully later today or tomorrow when I have some time and taking a look.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Have a great show.
Thank you.